right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rekah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Definitely want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS and the elders. Definitely want to give double honors to my elder Harwan, Banyashal of the Lions Den Camp, located in Jacksonville, Florida. Shalom to the sincere men, women, and children that believe in sincerity and the truth. Shalom. I'm Arayala coming at you with another lesson. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Article here says Camden County officials condemn racist graffiti found in historical black communities. All right. Now I've been doing lessons on possible civil war, right? As we know, while President Trump was the 45th president during that run, right, during those 4 years, you see how people started coming out of the woodworks, right? um, and basically ready to go against any black or brown person, right? I was reading another article about I believe he's a professor. He was on NBC or NS. He was on one of the news channels. It wasn't CNN, but it's like NBC or something like that. Basically, he was going into how the Caucasians, right, that's here in America, want to keep their whiteness around, right? Because they see us out in the streets, on the highways and byways, teaching our people, right? Bringing many back to the marriage, right? Teaching them the truth of who we are, that Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right, are the true Israelites of the Bible. We are the true children of Yahweh, all right? And that salvation is only for us, man. All right. So now with this whole, you see MAGA out there in the streets all over again, all right? Make America great again, all right? And my elder did videos on what MAGA really means is witchcraft, right? These people are wicked, man, right? And now they're back in power again, all right? So you're gonna start seeing a lot of racial stuff because they love Trump, man, and they feel like they're back in power. They have strength to, same thing they did during January 6th. If they have the nuts to do that, excuse my language, if they have the grit to do that, right? You ought to know they have no problem with, you know, unaliving one of us, all right? So it says Camden County officials condemn racist graffiti found in historical black community. Right, this man ain't even been haven't even been announced, like what is it called, inaugurated, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he hasn't even officially became the president just yet, and they already going in. It says officials in Camden County are condemning the racist graffiti that was found in a historically black community over the weekend. The vandalism was discovered spray painted onto a women's fence in Longside. It included a racial slur and offensive imagery. Salaki. All right, grab some real quick, man. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. Let's go to chapter 28. All right, let's scroll down because these are part of the curses, man. All right, that's been put on us. Now, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, right? And a byword, right? That's the N word, right? Or even with the Spanish, right? Our Latino brothers, man. Right? They call them all kind of different names, man. All right. But based off of the article, more than likely it was the N word that was spray painted on the fence. But it says byword, a byword among all nations, whether the Lord Yahweh shall lead thee, thou shalt carry no slacking. That's pretty much the point, though. Becoming that byword in these nations, man. These people hate us, man. All right. But the true hatred starts with Esau Edom, man. All right. Started with Esau himself. All right. that same spirit that Cain had, right? That perpetual hatred that he had for his brother. Let's go to what's that? Genesis. Matter of fact, I think I got it up. My other one. Oh, Genesis 25. Let me grab it. All right. Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. All right, and that's the same hatred that these Edomites have today, man. All right, all because they want that birthright back, right? But the elite, right, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the ones who rule this world for really elite banking families, right? The world was given into the hands of the wicked, right? So these elite banking families, they know about the birthright. They know, um, that they want the birthright back, right? But these low class Edomites who are on the same level as, Jake today, right? The ones we see out every day, right? Working at regular businesses, they have no clue, right? They have no clue why they truly hate us, right? They think it's all because of slavery or something. It goes back further than that, man. That hatred that's built into them is was built into them since really Cain, right? Or all the way down to Esau, man. Right? But we'll start at Esau for sure. Right? That's that hatred, man, that's been in them, right? That they can't get rid of. They truly hate us and they want to destroy us, right? That's why the scriptures say, "Be careful, man," because they walk around like a lion, right, trying to devour. Roughly paraphrase. Let me grab it. All right, this First Peter chapter 5 verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Right, and that's Esau, Edom today, man. Right, our adversary, man. Right, they are the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. The wicked. All right, that the nation of people that deal with the left hand side of the Most High, right? But they're seeking who they walk about seeking who they can devour, right? Rather that's spiritual or physically, man, right? Whatever they can do to bring you down, and that's their mindset, that's their goal, and they can't help it. That's what's instilled into them, man. All right. Back at the article, it says officials in Camden County are condemning the racist graffiti that was found in a historically black community.
In Camden County are condemning the racist graffiti that was found over the weekend in the historically black community of Longside. It was discovered spray painted onto a fence and included a racial slur and offensive imagery. Camden County commissioners say it was a shocking and disgusting display of hatred that has absolutely no place in Camden County. They're asking anyone who may have information on the crime to contact them as soon.
Right. Now they blurred it out.
Graffiti that was found.
They blurred it out though. As you can show see. Then they won't let me zoom in. I hate. Right, you can show see. Racial slur. Alright. You know that was the N-word, man. Right. Now they bought Donald Trump, right, is in office. So they feel like, you know, they can get as violent and as ugly as they want to be. All right. Their true nature is about to start coming out, man. So this truly is a warning video to the elect, man. All right. To the Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, to Israel as a whole, right? To stay out the way, all right? To have the understanding that, these people, are walking around seeking who they can destroy, man. All right. So for any old elderly person, I'm sure they're used to it and they have the understanding on how to maneuver and stay out the way of these wicked individuals who seek to destroy us. All right. But for you newcomers or any young person, I have the mindset to stay, sober, vigilant, and have have that mindset, right, of understanding that look, we have a covering through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. As long as that's what my mindset is, I will be covered, I will be safe, right? But at the same time, right, to not put yourself in predicaments, right? Understanding that these people are looking to destroy, right, looking to kill, right? So don't get caught up in arguments with these people about the elections. Don't get caught up in, don't get caught up in places that you ain't supposed to be. All right, so like you have sundown towns. All right, you have places like here in Jacksonville. All right, I grew up in a racist side of town, man. All right, for some years. I didn't start there, but by the time I moved there, I was in high school, and I was going through it with Esau Edom, man. I bumping out there every day with them boys, like because back then I wasn't gonna allow them to defeat me, right? So it didn't matter what it was. I was ready to fight whatever, you know. But now that I'm in this truth, I have to understand it, man, to stay away from them, right? To allow the Lord to cast His vengeance out on them, all right? The Lord has an indignation against them forever, man. All right. But again, this video is just to show that they're cranking up, all right? Just like my last previous videos about civil war, all right? Civil war is still in the midst, man. All right, because you Kamala supporters, right, especially the women, they're not they're not trying to lay down right now for one, right, and then for two, all that's going to take is for one MAGA supporter to come across a female that support Kamala, and you know how Jake women like to, how Eve like to get rowdy, right? If one of those women get hurt, that's going to start a war, man. All right. It can be. I mean, that's just a small example. There's plenty more examples or different scenarios that could occur. All right, so just have the mindset, man, to stay, away from these people. Don't even conversate with them. All right, whoever they support, let them support it. All right, you know, especially for our women, man. All right, Kamala lost. It is what it is. All right, don't get caught up in your feelings and your emotions and trying to argue with these people, man. Argue with MAGA supporters. All right, because that could potentially get you hurt or unalived or put in jail. All right, so let's get back to it, man. As it says, First Peter and 5, be sober, be vigilant. All right, be sober, man. All right, sober minded, meaning keeping your mind set on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and not, indulged into other philosophies. All right, stop praying to your ancestors. Your ancestors ain't helping you, man. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is helping you. All right, so on and so on. All right, for any other vain philosophy or doctrine or fable that you believe in. All right, the truth of the matter is that we only have one protector, man. That's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. This Malachi 1, and I start at 1. The burden of the word of the Lord Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau's Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet I love Jacob. See, the Lord loves Jacob, man. Right? Always has, always will. Right? But he hated Esau, man. Verse 3, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right? Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished. So this is the mindset. This is the mindset of these wicked devils, man. All right. They don't care nothing what the Lord has to say or what the Lord is gonna do. Right? They have their own mindset, they feel like they can do whatever they want to do. All right. But the Lord said he hates them bastards, man. All right. It says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, right, the God of armies, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them, right, Edomites, the border of wickedness, man. See, they are the border of wickedness. These are the wicked devils that rule the world, man. The world was given into the hands of the wicked. Job 9:24. And we have to have the understanding, man, to stay separate from them, right, spiritually and physically. Right? They are the wicked that the Lord speaks of. Right? It says the people against whom the Lord Yahweh have indignation forever, not just a little bit, right? He has indignation against them forever. That's why the scripture said, Yahweh Shai basically is gonna his garment is gonna be dyed in in blood. Let me grab it, man. I'm finna botch it up. Isaiah 63:1. It reads, "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? That it's like this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save." Right? It's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. Right? When he when he comes against this wicked devil. It says, verse 2, "Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone." Right? See, this is the Lord's vengeance, man. Right? He has his eyes set, right, on Esau, Edom. Right? The wicked nation that rules this place, man. Right? So that's why the Lord said, man, it's his vengeance, man. So we move the hell out of his way so the Lord can take vengeance out on them devils, man. All right. And Lord willing, I'll be part of that number to be able to see it. All right. With my eyes only. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I would tread them in my anger. Right. See, the Lord is mad, man. Right. So why would I want to get in his way? Right? Allow the Lord to do what he needs to do. Right. To get out of his way. All right. "And trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart." See, it's in his heart, man. So all the stuff that they do to us and come against us, just remember the Lord sees all that. He knows all that, all right, and that they're not gonna get away with putting their hands on us, man, and they're not gonna get away for unaliving us, right? The Lord said for the day of vengeance, right? So he's gonna tread that wine press alone, man. Right? It's his vengeance, man. He the one finna be kicking ass. Right? It says, "For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come," man. Right? So we gotta understand, man, it's in the Lord's heart, right? He trust me. If you think you angry, we can't even touch the anger that Yahweh Shai has, right, for these devils, man. Right? It's Isaiah 34:5. "For my sword," right, talking about ICBMs, "shall be bathed in heaven," right? So they're gonna go all the way up into the atmosphere, man. Right? "Behold, it shall come down." So when those ICBMs come down, who is the target? It said, "It shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment," man. That's 2/3 of all the Negroes, Latinos, Seminole Indians, the Native Americans, and the speckled birds, man. All right, that's here, right here in America, man. This is the place of judgment. All right, so when those ICBMs come to destroy the state of Israel and America, all right, the only ones that's going to make it out of it is the elect, man. Right, the 144th elect and the 1/3, the 2/3, right, are going to be caught up in it, right, and it's destined to destroy Idumea, man. Right. Not all of them, because the rest of them that do make it out of it are going right into slavery, man, for 1,000 years. But just understand, the Lord has an indignation against these people forever, man. All right. Understand that, part of the curses was that they're going to hate us and we're going to be bywords, right? That they're going to be coming against us, right? That civil war could pop up at any minute, right? Well, I just did lessons on civil war, right? I think it was like two lessons ago. But anyway, all of these things are in the midst, man. Jacob's trouble, man. We are we are at the door. We already walked into the door of Jacob's trouble. All right. So just have the mindset to understand that these people are finna get worse and worse out here in these streets, man. All right. As far as the hatred, as far as the racism, as far as um, resources, so on and so on, jobs, man. It's just gonna get ugly out here if people don't have that understanding that a war is coming to this country. They're sadly mistaken, man. All right. that civil war can pop off at any minute. That all it takes is one bad or one major unaliving. All right, that can rather that's on either side. All right, rather rather what color that person is. It could be MAGA or it could be Trump supporters or Kamala, Democrats. So just have the understanding that, man, we in hard times right now, and it's only gonna get uglier, right? So your mind should be on set on your how about Yahweh Shai, all right, to understand that the only way we gonna make it through all of this shit that's coming, man. All right, the famine, the pestilence, civil war, martial law, uh, boots on the ground war, right? Nuclear missiles. The only way we're gonna make it out of it, man, at the end of it, is through is your how about Yahweh Shai. Right, having that faith, having that understanding, right? Putting all your faith and trust into Him and doing the works and following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, man. It's the only way out. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for giving me the spirit of power to do this lesson. All right, Shalom and DTA.